Hey guys, how you all doing? It's Fox and my promos here, and today we'll be analyzing the fight for UFC 200 Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. So let's get right into it. As we know from UFC 196, Conor McGregor suffered his first loss within the UFC, which was expected by some. This was mainly due to his inefficiency in him trying to knock out Nate Diaz like he will knock out any featherweight in the UFC. The bombs that he threw at UFC 196 and Nate Diaz would have knocked out anyone on the featherweight division. However, Nate Diaz is not a featherweight, he's a lightweight, and he was at 170. You're not going to knock him out like that, Conor. He was inefficient, and during the fight, his corner was begging him to go back to the game plan, but instead Conor McGregor went on his own. He saw the blood, he got thirsty for blood, and he wanted to knock him out. He gassed out. So what can Conor McGregor do different for UFC 200? Well, during his time in Cage Warriors, Conor was very much into counterpunching, and elements of it can be seen in the Brimage fight as well, as shown in this clip. He seemed to be transitioning into a brawler of sorts because he knew that he had massive power at 145 and felt that the people at that weight division couldn't hurt him, so he didn't care if he got tagged or hit. I think he should consider transitioning back into a more methodical counterpuncher again and not just an aggressive pressure fighter. However, countering against Nate Diaz will get you clipped. I think his aggression is fine, but his multi-dimensional fighting needs to come out a bit. We need the McGregor who showed up to fight Holloway. He was so unpredictable in that fight, with his unorthodox leg kicks and switch kicks. I feel if he goes back to that way, he can beat Nate. Him trying to take him down with that left over and over again is simply not going to work. Conor McGregor, he saw the blood, and the game plan flew out of the window. In the transcripts, his corner is practically begging him to go back to the game plan. Snap the lead leg like a matchstick and then go ham on the body. Southpaw Nate has way too strong a lead hand. He's a natural righty. He's controlling the distance, winning the fight. When his lead leg gets beaten up, he goes back to orthodox, and in that position, his beautifully polished boxing loses a lot of technical soundness. If Conor gets over his ego, and the humiliating loss might help with that, I can see him giving Nate a bad night. However, Nate Diaz is a bad motherfucker. He is a high degree level black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is crazy hard to get. He's an amazing boxer, and besides all the finger throwing and the faces he makes, he is a bad motherfucker. He can take on Conor. He's one of the few fighters that can actually give Conor a really bad time because of the way he's built. However, that being said, I believe that if Nate tries to get Conor to follow his same stupid strategy that he did last time and not follow his game plan, then he can win again. But we will see what will happen. Nate Diaz is a phenomenal boxer, and I believe if Nate Diaz will take Conor McGregor to the ground, then it will be over, just like last time. Because Nate Diaz's jiu-jitsu is just miles ahead, light years ahead of Conor's. Conor got his brown belt awarded to him after the fight with Dustin Poirier when they didn't even go to the ground, when there was no jiu-jitsu involved in that fight. I'm hoping to see a different strategy from Conor McGregor this fight, and I hope to see him more well-rounded than last time. Let's hope that he does that, and let's hope that this fight will be as good as the hype that it lives up to. Alright, this is the fight analysis for Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz at UFC 200, a short fight cap. I'll be doing a Aldo Edgar cap and a promo coming out this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good day.